Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I knew that I wanted to do a video because I had the day kind of free, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do exactly. So I reached out on Instagram and I got a couple suggestions. And one of these suggestions was about choosing eyeshadow colors, like what colors go together, I guess. So I thought kind of like a mini color theory and tone video would be really beneficial when it comes to choosing foundation, concealer, eyeshadow, and even lip colors to go with eyeshadow colors. And I don't know how many of you know this, but professionally, I am an artist. I'm a painter. I do mixed media paintings and I sell them at a monthly art show along with a few other annual shows that I do. So color is definitely a passion of mine. I love color. I also did hair in the past and I specialized in color. So I'm pretty familiar with the color wheel. But in case those of you out there aren't or forgot your color wheel lessons in like elementary school, I put together a little color wheel for you guys. So it's kind of big. I'm going to try to fit me and the color wheel in the shot, but here is just your basic like elementary color wheel. So the three primary colors, not to be boring, I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick, are yellow, blue, and red. And from there you have your secondary colors, which are what you get when you mix your primary colors. So your secondary color here is green, here is orange, and here is violet. And then the colors in between are the tertiary colors, which is what you get when you mix the secondary colors. Pretty much how this works as far as tonality goes is kind of your warm colors are going to be kind of this half from the yellow to the red violet, and then your cool tones are more of the violet to the green yellow color up here. And complementary colors are pretty easy to figure out. It is going to be just the color opposite on the color wheel. So the complementary color of blue is going to be orange. The complementary color of red is going to be green, and then of yellow is going to be violet. So there you go. That's pretty much the basics on the color wheel. So as far as I am concerned, there are really like no rules when it comes to makeup and choosing colors. But if you want to best complement your eye color when choosing your eyeshadows, there are suggested colors for each color of eye that really complement your eye color. And going back to that color wheel thing, the whole complement is going to be colors on the opposite of the color wheel. So for example, my eyes are blue, so the colors opposite on the color wheel would be like oranges, pinks, yellows, golds, like those kind of colors. Definitely like the warmest of the warm since my eyes are super cool. Generally on a day-to-day, I just go with like a nice transition shade, which is normally a pretty warm shade, but kind of more neutral. And then I'll go back over that and blend in lower in my crease, slightly deeper, warmer shade. And that's kind of where I leave it. Sometimes I pop a little white on my lids just for an extra bit of definition. So some of my favorite transition colors for my eyes are, I love the MakeupGeek transition colors. I use Beaches and Cream, Creme Brûlée, and Frappe very often. But my two favorite eyeshadow palettes that I use pretty much daily, I've had my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette for some time now, and recently got my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer eyeshadow palette, and I love this one as well. And I pretty much use colors from both of these every day in addition to some of my MakeupGeek shadows. So just to give you a better idea of what, oh, this is really shiny. Okay, so I hope I'm not blinding you guys with this palette. It's really shiny and catches the light a lot. But to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, this shade Courtney is one that I use pretty much every day for my transition color in my crease. And I have it on today actually on the top and on the bottom, in addition to this beautiful Star Power color, which is a pink color. So pinks, peaches, golds, all of those are really great for my eye color, so these are my go-tos. If your eyes are more in the brown hazel family, the colors that complement your eye the best that are across from that on the color wheel would be like khakis, browns, yellows, golds, really warm tones, definitely staying more in the yellows and oranges. So examples of that in my Jeffree Star palette would be that Rich Bitch would look amazing. I use that on my eyes as well. It's gorgeous for really any eye color, so beautiful. And jumping into my Shade and Light eye palette, really all of these colors would be great on most color eyes, but for brown eyes, this beautiful transition color in the middle up here, which is like a nice tan color, and then these really like caramely browns would be gorgeous. And if your eyes are green, across from green on the color wheel is red. So red shadow is gorgeous on green eyes, along with like plums and apricots and grays and peaches. If your eyes are green, you can really pull off so much. This color would be absolutely gorgeous, as well as these browns over here. And if you have green eyes, you could most certainly pull off this color Confession, Vanity, Courtney, and Rich Bitch. They would all look amazing. So there's kind of a basic guide of like what the complementary colors are to your particular eye color. Like I said, I don't think that there are rules when it comes to makeup, but if you want to make your eye color stand out and look the best that it possibly can, then choosing colors across from your eye color on the color wheel is definitely the way to go. And since we're talking color and tone, I figured I'd just quickly jump into skin tone a little bit. There are pretty much two different varieties of skin tone, and they are classified into warm skin and cool skin. So warm skin is pretty much skin that has more of yellow undertones. So what makes cool skin is it has more undertones of pinks and blues, which are on the cooler side of the color wheel. Some people also have neutral skin tones, which are blends of warm and cool tones. I happen to be one of those people. It is super important to know your skin tone, mainly when it comes to picking out foundation and concealer. It's a huge help to know if you're warm or cool so you can choose the right shade. This can also help you in choosing shadow and lip colors to best complement your skin tone and make you look like the best you. So I hope that this little mini color and tone video was helpful to you guys and that you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask in the comments down below. Also, if you guys have any ideas for future videos, or there is something in particular that you want to see, I would love to hear about that as well. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thanks again so much, guys, for tuning into my channel again, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.